Alright, so, whoa, hold on. Okay, wait, okay. I don't know why all of that stuff was still in the way. I don't even know if y'all saw it. But, I'm getting straight into these videos now. Cause I'm starting to get tired of this stuff glitching on me, man. I'm just trying to give y'all videos, and this stuff's glitching on me, man. Anyway, I'm doing the Fortnite Season 2 list. Um, please like and subscribe. I'm getting views. I'm not getting subscribers and likes for some reason. Y'all need to lock in, man. Anyway, I added a couple tiers before we start. I added S plus. I think there's a difference between S and S plus if we're talking about Fortnite seasons. I added the F tier. For some reason, there wasn't an F tier. Then I added a didn't play because there's 2 seasons I didn't play. I'm gonna go ahead and start off with that. Season 1 and Season 2. I only played a couple games of both seasons, but I didn't play enough games to actually rank the season. Because if I rank the season, Season 1's going F tier, first of all, if I did rank it. Second of all, Season 2 will probably be B tier. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about those 2 seasons because I only played a couple of games. But anyway, here we go. Season 3, B tier. Whoop, B tier. Y'all aren't gonna agree. Actually, hold on, let me close my door. Alright, had to close my door. Anyway, um, Season 3 is B tier. Y'all going to disagree, but Season 3 is still very early time in Fortnite. Like y'all got to understand, there was nothing really that crazy in Season 3. For most of Season 3, we didn't even have like stuff like Tilted Towers, Junction, and there was 2 other places they added. I think one of them was Shitty Shafts. Yeah, they added a bunch of locations, one update. They actually added a couple more things in the update too, not just locations and stuff. But yeah, Season 3 is okay. Man, Season 3 is good. Season 3 is good. Not okay, but it's not crazy how y'all always gas it up to be. And I think Season 4 is about the same. Season 4, there was a lot of there was a lot of bad in Season 4 that no one really talks about. Um, when stick bombs first came out, they were very OP. They nerfed them a little bit. Um, Jetpacks were kind of controversial. Guided missile. Guided missile may have been like Season 3 though. They added a drum gun this season. I wasn't a huge fan of Dusty Divot when that first came out. In Season 5, I liked it, but you know. Season 4 is when they really started like LTMs and stuff. Like Infinity Gauntlet was the first big LTM. I actually do like Infinity Gauntlet, but at the top of my head, I can't think of any other LTMs right now. But yeah, I think B is perfect. Season 5, we're talking about pretty much perfect for. We're talking about a perfect Fortnite season for real. Um, so yeah, I'm opening S plus, bro. Like, might be the best season of Fortnite ever. I gotta really go through the Fortnite season list, but as of right now, it's definitely the best one I've ranked. So yeah, season 6, B tier. Season 6 is definitely B tier. Um, a step down from season 5, but it wasn't bad. Um, I always talk about the 3 things that made it bad: Fortnitemares, the 6 shooter, and the Fiend Hunter. The Fiend Hunter was basically just a crossbow without the scope. Um, all 3 of those weapons, the 2 weapons I just named were trash, and then obviously no one liked the zombies. But everything else they added, like Disco Domination, the quad launcher, the little 4-wheeler thing, all of those were good. For some reason, people weren't actually liking the quad launcher when it first came out, but I don't know why. Season 7, F tier. Y'all gonna disagree, but I don't care. Season 7 is F tier, bro. Most overrated season of Fortnite ever. You have the planes. I don't know why people like planes. Planes were so annoying. I died of planes so many times. The Infinity Blade. For the week it was out. Imagine someone's building at you, but with a blade that kills you basically in 2 hits. Like the first week the Infinity Blade was out, you could build with it. Then they ain't voted until 2 weeks later. Imagine a game has an update and they have to vote it 2 weeks later because it's too OP. That's how good the Infinity Blade was. The snow event was trash. The snow biome was trash in general. Like Polar Peak wasn't at its peak yet. No pun intended. Happy Hamlet was mid. It was also very far away from the circle. Um, Frosty Flats was cool. They added chiller grenades. They added chillers. Both of those were trash. I could keep going about season 7, bro. It's trash, man. It's trash. Um, season 8 is S tier. I'm gonna tell y'all that right now. Season 8 is S tier. It's not S plus, just because, like, just because, like, if I really think about it, they only really added 2 great things, but 2 of those great things were literally amazing. And the flintlock pistol and the boom bow. Like, those are 2 of my favorite guns ever. Like, I'll literally wait, bro. I just stuttered so bad. I'll literally pay Fortnite if they brought that back to the game, bro. And I'm talking about peak boom bow too. I'm not talking about that weak boom bow they added back. I don't know what season it was, but they added it back at some point. Chapter 2, season 2. But yeah, there's a I don't know. You just had to play it to actually know what it feels like. And then the biome was okay. Sunny Steps was pretty trash, honestly. Now that I think about it, the volcano, it was kind of cool because it helps you rotate. I like the pirate plays, but you know, season 8 still S tier just because it's like, I don't even know how to explain it, bro. Oh, one of the reasons is definitely the in-game LTM. They had in-game LTM. They had Flora's Lava LTM. Those are 2 of the best game modes ever. There's a reason Flora's Lava is in the game right now. But let's go season 9. Season 9 is also S tier. Actually, got way more of a reason for this. First of all, you have one of the best Fortnite updates ever in season 9. Okay. Obviously at the start of season 9 they removed the pump. First time they ever removed the pump. And then end of season 9, you get the pump back. You get the Express SMG back. And you get Shockwaves back. 3 of the most loved items in chapter 1. Then they had the summer event where they was unvoting one thing a week. I think they started off with impulses or jetpacks, one of those. That was a fun time to play. And even some updates before and after that, like you had the gold tack this season. Gold tack is my favorite shotgun ever, for sure. Trying to think about other stuff they did this season. Oh, they did John Wick's Bounty. John Wick's Bounty LTM. That's one of my favorite LTMs ever. My friends didn't like it for some reason, but I loved it. And also got the most wins this season out of any chapter 1 season. So it's definitely gotta go S tier. Season X, F tier for obvious reasons. The mechs and the locations. I feel like the locations were actually worse than the mechs, bro. Now, now I really think about it. Taco time was the most annoying thing ever, bro. If you did not experience Taco time, you have not experienced Fortnite at its worst. Moisty Palms was annoying. Like, you got 2 of my favorite locations ever. Moisty Mines and Paradise Palms. I was so hyped. I'm like, okay, the prop thing doesn't even sound that bad because I don't remember what season Prop Hunt came out in. But Prop Hunt really wasn't that bad of a game mode, so I was like, alright, it could be decent. Nope. Tilted down, you couldn't build. I know people love no build now. I've played no build now. It was trash. And obviously Zone Wars tried to make the season come back at the end of the season. It didn't work, bro. Still extra season. Chapter 2, season 1, C tier. I tried to, man. Someone said this was an A tier. Just because how good Fortnite was at this point, but nah, man, you're tripping. Like, you're telling me you like 2 updates in 4 months, maybe even 5 months. This season may have been 5 months, bro. That's almost half a year. Like, you gotta be kidding me. And one of the updates was a harpoon gun. Who cares about harpoon gun? And I know it seems like I'm being picky, or the Fortnite community is being picky. Like, you just got a whole new map, you just got whole new guns and everything. Like, no, it's just 2 updates. Then the lightsaber event, it was promoted to be this big event. It wasn't even that crazy. Like, I don't know. I don't know if y'all agree with C tier, but it's definitely lower. Um, Next one is chapter 2, season 2, S tier. It's not S plus, but it's S tier. I love the mythic bosses. That was one of the greatest ideas Fortnite's ever had. There's a reason why they're in the game right now. This time around, they had 6 mythic bosses. All of their guns were good at the time. Yeah, like Sky's AR, Mice's drum gun, Brutus's minigun. Then Obviously the season was during COVID, during 2020 and stuff like that. Also, this season is out during summer, I think. Like first part of summer, yeah. And yeah, there was something else they had helicopters. Helicopters was one of the most balanced things they've ever added because they didn't have a gun on it. Like Fortnite, did y'all know y'all can add a vehicle without making it shoot? I didn't know if y'all knew that, but yeah, this season definitely has to. The only thing bad about this season is cardboard boxes, bro. Like, why am I opening chests and getting a cardboard box? Come on, bro. Next up, Chapter 2, Season 3, A tier. Basically this season, but slightly worse. I know the water and the removal of the pump got everybody tripping, but this season is actually really good. Um, the water didn't even last that long. The water sank during the season. Um, the shower shotgun, even though it wasn't good, I feel like the loot pool was still fine at the time. Later this season, they added cars. It's definitely an A tier season. Also, they still had midfield bosses and stuff. So yeah, I gotta put it right there. Next up, we got the Marvel season. The Marvel season is C tier. I feel like this season is overrated. I'm not trying to play a Marvel game in Fortnite. Like, I don't know why people love this season so much. Wolverine was so annoying to fight. Some of the items and stuff were just stressful to use, and it also felt like if you weren't using those items, you were gonna lose. The locations they added were mid, like Stark Industries. I couldn't find any chests. The Stark Industry guns were trash. The bots were annoying to fight. Like, I could keep going. Like, the only reason the C tier is because like you could have avoided all the Marvel stuff and just tried to play regular Fortnite. So yeah, Chapter 2 Season 5 C tier. Um, one of the most forgettable seasons ever, but it's not a bad season. The locations they added were actually pretty fire because I like that one Coliseum place. They added some other place that I don't even know if it. I felt like it was based off something. It felt way too specific. And I feel like they added a third place this season too. But alright, I had to restart the recording because the audio started glitching, but we're gonna keep going. Anyway, Chapter 2, Season 6. Where is it at? Where is it at? This one. D tier. I think F tier season is a season that's unplayable. And I don't think Chapter 2, Season 6 is an unplayable season. Even though the loot pool is trash, probably the worst loot pool ever in Fortnite history, maybe gaming history. But yeah, think about it. Everybody has the same guns, so it's not like someone has an advantage or something like that. The guns were just trash, and I actually liked the map. I think the map during the season was fine. This is the loot pool. Obviously, that's the most important part of the game. So I gotta go D tier. Anyway, Chapter 2, Season 7. Which one was 7? Okay, this one. This one A tier. I feel like people sleep on this season just because UFOs and I can't even remember any map changes this season. I'm gonna be honest, but I think this is one of Fortnite's most experimental seasons. I like the ray gun, the anti-gravity gun, the anti-gravity cube, all of that, and yeah, it was just a great time to play Fortnite. Because they removed all the bad stuff from Chapter 2, Season 6, 5, 4. So yeah, but for some reason, right after that, they come out with another bad season. Chapter 2, Season 8, Cubed. The cube thing, they kind of overdid it. The loot pool was kind of trash. The Carnage boss was definitely trash. The Battle Pass, probably the worst Battle Pass ever. So, definitely going to D tier. Then we got Chapter 3, Season 1. Chapter 3, Season 1 is going to S tier. For obvious reasons. S plus, S plus. I forgot I have S plus. Um, let me start with the Spider-Man Mythic. Spider-Man Mythic probably changed Fortnite. Like, there's a reason they keep adding it back season after season, bro. Like, one of the best mythics they ever added. One of the best maps they've ever had. Fortnite can't really miss with a map. Chapter 4 was kind of a miss, but we'll get there. And then the loot pool. The loot pool was amazing. Like the MK7 assault rifle and the Stinger SMG. Both great guns. So, definitely going to S plus for me.
And then we got the worst season of Fortnite. Chapter 3, Season 2 is the worst season of Fortnite ever. Like, the first 2 weeks, they removed building. And when they removed building, they added tanks, they added drivable battle buses. So imagine you're getting chased by tanks and battle buses, and you can't build. Like, that was the most annoying thing ever. And even when they added build back, it wasn't really the same because the blimps, they added blimps, and it wouldn't have been a big deal if, like, you could actually get on the blimp without getting shot. But that wasn't the case. Every time you got on the blimp, it was the loudest thing ever. It took forever. You'd always get shot off, or in general, you would just get sniped when there's someone camping on the blimp. You could literally just camp the blimp the whole game. Honestly, that's what people did. Like, I've literally seen that. So, worst season of Fortnite ever. Next season, Chapter 3, Season 3, B tier. For some reason, people don't like this season. I don't know why. They didn't add anything this season for people not to like it. I've looked back on the season, looked back at all the updates, and I can't really see anything bad they added this season. But it was just a very chill season. It wasn't bad. I wouldn't even say it's average. I would say it's good. That's why it's in B tier. Chapter 3, Season 4, what's that? Right here? D tier. The only reason it's in D tier is because of Chrome. The Chrome was very annoying. It was a horrible mechanic. I ain't gonna lie. Like, it was a very glitchy mechanic too. I don't know what they were thinking. Also, kind of seemed like Q, like copy and paste of that season. So yeah, it's going in D tier. But I think it's playable. It was definitely playable because I played it a decent amount. Chapter 4. I'm tripping. Chapter 4 is going to C tier. It really felt like Chapter 2, Season 1. They didn't really add any updates. They were just hoping since, it's a new chapter, it would get a lot of playing time. And even though it kind of felt like a new game and everything, like, you got that trash lava event, and then we go to Fortnite's worst map, and the loot pool was kind of mediocre. The name locations were okay. There wasn't really a spot, in my opinion. Like, Anvil Square was cool, but I didn't love Anvil Square when it first came out. So it's going to C tier, just because everything was made. Like, literally every single thing you can name that's important in Fortnite was made. Next we got Chapter 4, Season 2, which is right here, and I'm definitely putting it S plus. There was so much better this season. Like, the name locations obviously first. I don't know what the building was called. It may have been called like Neo City or something. I don't know. But whatever that place was in, the biome was the best biome Fortnite's ever had. Then they added the ground rails. They added the powered motorcycles and stuff like that. They added the swords, all of that. And then, yeah, the season was just great. I can't remember that much stuff they added this season. Also, this season was out during summer. Automatically, if the season's out during summer, it gets points. So it's going to S plus for me. Then we got some of y'all gonna definitely disagree with. Chapter 4, Season 3 is A tier, in my opinion. This is where, well, like, hold on. When did I stop taking Fortnite seriously? I stopped taking Fortnite seriously some point in Chapter 3. And if y'all still taking Fortnite seriously, the joke is on y'all for real. I ain't gonna lie. Like, Chapter 4, Season 3 wasn't that bad. Like, the jungle was kind of annoying. The T-Rexes were kind of annoying. The Fireflies were kind of annoying. But besides that, ain't nothing really bad at the game. Like, the boomerang, it was a cool mechanic they added. The Mammoth Pistol was actually really good. I just didn't pick it up that much because it's not like it's a flintlock or something. And yeah, I would say it's A tier. Just because you got the same thing as Chapter 4, Season 2, but a little worse. And then we got Chapter 4, Season 4. Very underrated season, I ain't gonna lie. But it's S plus tier. Just imagine Chapter 2, Season 2, but way better. That's why I think Chapter 4, Season 4 is. Because obviously you got the business turns. They had the mythic bosses back. Because now, yeah, mythic bosses weren't in Chapter 4 until this season. The Rocket Realm, the name locations were great. Like, everything about this season was great. It's just, I didn't get to play that much because 2K came out during this season. So, yeah. Chapter 5. Wait, no. I forgot about OG. Season OG is S plus tier, obviously, just because you got everything from chapter 1, or mostly everything, and you put it all into one. You put it all into one month. Like last November, a lot of came back to Fortnite because he's an OG, and it was a great idea. Like, there's nothing bad you can say about it. Obviously, they went back to season 5 because most people would say season 5 is the best season ever. So, yeah, no complaints. Chapter 5, season 1 is A tier. A tier. The only reason it's not S tier because like there's nothing like I'm like, oh, I'm gonna remember this for a while. There's nothing in this season where I'm like that. But it was definitely a great season. I really got no complaints about it. Again, it felt like a whole new game, especially graphics wise. The loot pool is great. I think they revamped the cars and everything. That was a good idea. The battle pass is actually pretty good. The Peter Griffin idea, the Peter Griffin idea was actually great. I I didn't think Peter Griffin would be that popular, but it actually was. So yeah. Um, Last season ranked Chapter 5, Season 2 obviously is out now. But I'm putting it S tier. Like, Fortnite really hasn't missed with this season so far. Obviously, bro, only like 3 weeks in. Going on 4 weeks. But you already got the Thunderbolt, you got the whip, you got the wings, and the name locations. Like, you've never seen anything like Mount Olympus before in Fortnite. And I think that's one of the best bombs of all time, like right after the bomb in chapter 4 season 2. And the way they revamped the mythics and the medallions. I forgot about medallions in season 1, but medallions was also a great idea. I actually don't think they should have nerfed it because a lot of people were complaining that was too OP. I don't think it was too OP, but it's whatever. But like, I like the way they did medallions this season, where they don't just give you health. They do different things. One of them has a teleporting thing. One of them can make you move faster and jump higher. Like, it just does different things. And we're not done with the season, and they already added like drum guns, hand cannons. They added the shield level back. This has been a great season. But if I had to say my favorite season, like I said earlier, my favorite season is season 5. Then probably OG. Then third, I'll probably